Alright, welcome to another Gblan Online tournament game here. We have a matchup out of Group 7. This is the 3 Tundrayeti playing the number 4 seed Randywags 25 in a Miami versus Cincinnati matchup. So let's take it away. So this will be an interesting matchup just purely based on the the Fulcher versus the Merino type situation. So we're going to see how this one plays out. So it looks like Tundrayeti will get the ball first. Pretty decent kick. Beginning of the end zone. Page takes it out and is tackled pretty quick there. So pretty standard playbook here. This is a good playbook for the Dolphins. Normally you see some offset eye, running mullet Fulcher, but we'll see how it goes. So we got a split back formation. Merino drops back for the pass. Has some guys open. Fulcher dancing around. Throws it up to Clayton. And Fulcher is there to knock it away. So Yeti could have checked that down, but Fulcher, he did a good job of playing Fulcher down at the bottom. So this is going to be a pass 4. Shotgun pass 4. Oh, my bad. Pass 2. Dan has nowhere to go. Throws it to Clayton, but it looks like Bussy's there to break it up. 3rd and 10 for Yeti. So Merino drops back. Fulcher's kind of everywhere. He's going to bomb it up to Clayton. And another pass breakup. See, this is interesting. It's interesting that he has that play 2 there because Fulcher's just too fast. He can cover the whole field. So maybe next time a better choice on that. Sometimes that play works well, but you got to kind of beat him on burn routes. Maybe we'll see that later in the game to the top of the screen away from Fulcher. So the Bengals take over. Another interesting playbook choice. That run 1 will be interesting to see if Offendahl or the linebackers of the Dolphins can kind of break that play up. I'm not really sure who has the tap advantage in this one. Good little pass here to Icky Woods, and he gets out of bounds after the first down. I have a good amount of respect for both of these players, though. I've played Randywags, who's kind of new, great player, and Yeti, I've met him at Madison lots of times. So we got that run 1, and Brooks does a great job of picking up 6 yards on the play. So pass 1 here, and John Offendahl with the sack. So like I said, limited experience for me playing both of these guys, but I do like Tundrayeti a lot. He's a really good guy. I've talked to him, and I've played him at Madison before. So 4th down, 4th and 8. It's been a defensive struggle so far. So Dan takes over on the 10-yard line. Wow, great job by Randywags to get in there. Randywags is, like I said, a new player, but he plays very smart, very calculated ball, and that was a really good dive tackle there. So we got to pass 1 again, and Merino is going to check that one down to Edmonds. That was a good play. He had a lot of options there, so checking that one down was the right move. Yeah, there's that this curls play again. Yeti just has to work on his progression a little bit and maybe hit that burn route or put the cursor on the bottom receiver and kind of make Fulcher stay a little bit to get more yards. But he did have a good gain. And amazing that he didn't pick up that first down. I thought he had it. So 3rd and 1. So he gets the first down there, and as you can see, Yeti tapped the 9 right there. So That was the pass 4 play, obviously called there. So big time defensive struggle so far. Not a lot of offense from either player, but it's turned out to be a really good game. Another called play here. Dan gets rid of it, just throws it out of bounds. 3rd and 21. Man, Tundrayeti doing his best ones impression. Taking a long time to call the play. There's a run 3. 4th and 12, and is Yeti gonna go for it? Okay. Going for it. Big play here. Oh, man, barely gets the first down, but Yeti tapping 11 there. That's Yeti's a pretty decent tapper. 11's pretty good. So here's that curl play again. There we go. He gets the cursor down there and avoids Fulcher. So a good drive by Yeti, shaping up here. Randywags with a 9 there. So both players, you know, I don't know, decent at tapping to say the least. But this is the best offensive drive of the game so far. So, oh no, Fulcher gets there in time. So 3rd and 7. A 12 out of Yeti that time. That's a really good job. Just short of the first down. Let's see if he kicks the field goal or goes for it. I bet you Yeti takes an extra long time on this one to pick his play. I might time the next one, just for fun. So he's going to go for it here. 4th and 1. Called play. Wow. Great job. Really great job by both players in that one. Fulcher was right there. It's disheartening when you pick the play and that happens, but old Dan slings it in there. I don't understand. White is way too slow to get there on that play. That's just Wags kind of experimenting, but you're kind of stuck. You got Bussy, Fulcher, and Francis if you're the Bengals, and that's pretty much it. So, see, we've seen Wags quite often this game scroll up there and man control Bussy, and when the reason he's doing that in short is because he's anticipating that run 3. So that's probably a case of where he knew that he called a pass play and he didn't feel like he could defend the run 3 very well with Fulcher, which is a skill. It takes some getting used to defend the run 3 with the DB4, but Fulcher could popcorn that guy. You're probably better off staying with Fulcher even on run 3, but that's why he's picking Bussy in that situation. So we're going to see a heave here out of Boomer. And it's intercepted by Oliver. So we go into half. 7-0 in favor of Tundrayeti in a defensive struggle. We've seen one good offensive drive out of both teams, and that was the scoring drive. And very polite of them to show the halftime show. I don't think I've done that in any of my games so far, so hats off to them. But good game we got going here. These are two good, evenly matched players, I believe. We'll see if Wags can kind of get it going offensively. Okay, I gotta find my stopwatch on my phone because we gotta time the next one just to see. That was a good run stop there. Goes right back to it, and this time he's gonna get the big play. Good maneuvering by Wags. Okay, so that was 18 seconds according to my phone stopwatch. So, yeah, let's just, to say the least, Yeti takes a while. Oh, Boomer scrambling. That was a nice job by Randywags to kind of get out of that bad predicament and use his tapping to get out of there. Another run, too. Takes it around the edge and gets gobbled up by the Dolphin drones. Run 1 called. 3rd and 15 from the 50. See, that's what I was wondering, if the linebacker play would kind of mess that play up, but when it's called, nothing you can do about it. Alright, so pass 2. Smart play here. Checks it down. He's not going to be able to... Oh, fumbles. So it's going to be 4th and 7. Now, in my experience with Randywags, when I played him, I haven't played him a lot, but he's pretty conservative. So this being from behind, 4th and 7, probably not very happy about it. Let's see, who's Yeti going to be? He's going to be Offendahl. We got a pass 4. Boomer has it. Oh, waited a little bit too long. And Yeti's going to win the tap. Turnover on downs. Great defensive series by Yeti. Pass 1. And a blocked pass. Seems like Yeti's content to just kind of throw it up. Randywags did a great job of playing the middle of the field with Fulcher, and he had good coverage deep, so tough scenario either way. All kinds of guys. That was a good play. Great job. He froze him. There comes a time at some point when you call a run like that to like where everybody's open, you just have to pick your poison and stay deep as the deepest guy or get back there. So he gets burnt on that play. And this will make it 14-0. And not a lot of time left for Randywags. And, you know, honestly, he hasn't really gotten a lot going on the offensive side of the ball. So a big uphill battle for Randywags. So McGee cuts that route off short. Run 2. That was a really good little juke to get back and then go through the hole. But the drones, Miami's drones have been playing very good in this game. So this is going to be a pass 1. Boomer's going to take it himself. I don't think he's going to get the first down. So another tough 4th and inches decision, but got to go for it. He's going to take it around the edge. He's going to get the first down. Nice little moves by Randywags. Maybe next time just get out of bounds with the drones and the user guy that can out-tap you coming at you. So he tries to complete that burn route on the pass 2, and it just gets knocked down. So looking at most likely pass 2 again. Hits the check down. Interesting too, I tend to do this. I tend to get wrapped up, but we haven't seen any real condition checks this whole game. I know both my games with Arcombe, I didn't check my conditions at all. So Boomer, nice job dancing around, hitting the open guy, and Brooks is going to have a pretty big gain there. This could be a too little too late type situation, but Randywags is starting to move the ball effectively, and his passing game's rolling pretty well. It's a good 8-yard gain there. Wags likes these split back plays a whole lot. That's for sure. So a pass 4. Yeti's going to stick with Offendahl. And Boomer's just going to take the yards. So the clock is just ticking away. At least he kind of gets a clock to stop there. Pass 2. There's a good burn route. So just an observation here, but Yeti on that series calling a ton of run, which was weird to me because I would just rather be calling a lot of pass and make him, you know, take as much time as possible if the run's open. But that was a good job by Randywags to kind of drive down the field. It might be too little too late, but good series. He just has to play some good D here. 14-7. So let's see if Randywags and the Bengals can get back in the game here with a good defensive stop. This is breaking the record. Okay, that was 22 seconds. Clocked on my phone. Awesome job by Tundrayeti, taking forever to call his plays. That was a good little check down and good little first down. And Yeti, when you watch this, don't take offense. I'm very impatient. That would drive me nuts. So hey, whatever works for you. Dive attempt there. Another 9-yard gain. Now see, well, I'll get back to that thought in a second after this play. So let's see what this is either going to be, a pass 2 or pass 4. Looks like pass 4 this time. Fulcher better get deep. Edmonds was open. Oh, the drone comes in. So when you're looking at this playbook right here and you see that pass 4 does not have a lead, or that run 4 rather, does not have a lead blocker. So that's a tough one to pull off. I don't necessarily like that play, but I haven't seen Page run a whole lot this game either. But just remember that if you're ever thinking about that play is like unaccompanied. He just hands it to him, and there's no blocking it at all. So if the linebacker comes in and grabs you or taps one of the drones, you could be in trouble. So we got this run 1 up to the top, and it's a good gain for Smith. The clock is ticking away, and seems like as this game progressed, Tundrayeti really kind of found his offensive rhythm, and Randywags kind of just a little too late type scenario. But either way, this was a really good game so far. So unless unforeseen circumstances happen, this is going to be run out the rest of the clock, and it's going to end 14-7. But there is still time, and it is technical. So let's see what happens. These guys both like this pass 3 split back quite a bit. That was a good play. I don't know how that turns out if he keeps running, but Edmonds stops, and it's a big gain. So 27 seconds left. We got a run 3. Drones do a good job. And again, you see Randywags taking Bussy on that play. I think he's just more comfortable from that position trying to stop run 3. Well, you know, run 3 again, or pass 3 again. Nice job scrolling through. And he pulls up right before the end zone. Tundrayeti next time, score your touchdown. Score your touchdown next time. It's a point diff tournament. So, when we look at the kind of the stats of the game here, Farrell Edmonds, definite MVP, 5 catches, 130 yards. This one, again, Group 7, 3 and 4. Tundrayeti takes the first game, 14-7. And I'll see you soon with the next game between these two as we continue our online tournament with Gblan.